Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You guys know we always love to take a closer look at the science behind health and wellness topics, and today we're going deep into the world of antioxidants. Um, we've all heard that they're good for us, but I want to go beyond just the surface level advice. Eat your berries and really understand how these compounds actually work in the body. We got a ton of requests from you guys to cover this topic. Specifically, you send in this article titled The Benefits of Antioxidants and How They Protect Your Body. So that's going to be our guide for today.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's a great article. And you're right. I think there's so much more to antioxidants than just a simple slogan. The science is actually pretty fascinating and it's still evolving. So what we know today might just be the tip of the iceberg?
Oh, that's exciting. I always love when there's more to learn. So let's jump right in. The article starts by talking about free radicals. And it kind of paints them as these like little villains running around causing damage in our bodies. Can you break that down a bit more for us? What exactly are free radicals and why are they so bad?
Yeah, so the article actually uses this analogy of like rust on a car or a browning apple to illustrate free radicals. And it's a pretty accurate analogy. Basically, free radicals are these unstable atoms that are missing an electron. And because they're missing this electron, they're constantly searching for it and they'll react with other molecules in our bodies to try to steal an electron. And that process, that stealing of electrons can damage cells' proteins, even our DNA.
There's like this chain reaction of damage happening at a microscopic level.
Exactly. And over time, all that damage leads to what we call oxidative stress. And oxidative stress has been linked to aging, chronic diseases, and a whole bunch of health problems.
Wow. So it sounds like we really want to avoid these free radicals as much as possible. But where do they even come from in the first place? Is it just from things like pollution and smoking?
Well, those are definitely external sources of free radicals, things we're exposed to in our environment. But what's interesting is that our bodies also produce free radicals naturally as part of normal metabolic processes. So we can't completely avoid them, it's just part of life.
So it's not just about avoiding bad stuff. It's also about having a good defense system.
Exactly. And that's where antioxidants come into play.
Okay, so let's talk about those antioxidants. The article says they neutralize free radicals. But how does that actually work? Like, what's going on at the molecular level?
Okay, so think of it this way. Antioxidants are like electron donors. They have an extra electron that they can give to a free radical, which stabilizes it and stops that chain reaction of damage.
Oh, I see. So they're like kind of quenching the fire before it spreads.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And what's even more interesting is that we get antioxidants from both internal and external sources. Our bodies actually produce some antioxidants on their own, but we also get them from our diet, especially from fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods.
So it's like we have this built-in defense system, and then we get reinforcements from the food we eat.
Exactly. It's a pretty powerful combination. But here's the thing. Not all antioxidants are created equal. They have different structures, different functions, and even different levels of effectiveness.
Oh, so it's not just about getting enough antioxidants. It's about getting the right types of antioxidants.
Precisely. And that's where things get a little more complex.
Okay, so the article mentions a bunch of benefits of antioxidants, like slowing down aging, boosting the immune system, protecting the heart. But it doesn't go into much detail about how that actually happens. Can we dive a little deeper into those mechanisms? Like, how do antioxidants actually work to provide these benefits?
Absolutely. Let's start with aging. It's not just about wrinkles on the outside.
Yeah.
Oxidative stress can actually damage the collagen and elastin in our skin, which leads to those wrinkles and sagging. But it can also damage cells throughout our bodies, contributing to what we think of as aging at a cellular level.
Oh, wow. So are you saying that antioxidants could potentially slow down that cellular aging process?
There's a growing body of research that suggests this might be the case. For example, some studies have shown that certain antioxidants can protect telomeres, which are those protective caps on the ends of our chromosomes.
Wait, telomeres, remind me what those are again.
So think of telomeres like the plastic tips on the ends of shoelaces. They prevent the shoelaces from fraying right. Well, telomeres do the same thing for our chromosomes. They protect them from damage. But as we age, our telomeres naturally shorten.
And that shortening is linked to aging.
Exactly. But some studies suggest that certain antioxidants, like those found in berries and green tea, might actually help slow down that telomere shortening process. It's pretty amazing.
So it's not just about looking younger on the outside, it's about protecting our cells at a fundamental level.
That's right. And when it comes to the immune system, antioxidants play a crucial role in protecting immune cells from oxidative damage. That allows them to function optimally and fight off those nasty invaders that can make us sick.
So it's like antioxidants are giving our immune system a boost by shielding it from friendly fire.
Exactly. It's all about maintaining a delicate balance.
That makes sense. Now, the article also mentions antioxidants being important for heart health. What's the connection there?
Well, one of the major contributors to heart disease is the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol. And when LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it can build up in the arteries, forming plaque and increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke.
So antioxidants are like these tiny bodyguards protecting our good cholesterol from going bad.
I like that analogy. Yeah, and it's not just about LDL cholesterol. Antioxidants also help protect the lining of our blood vessels, improving what's called endothelial function, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood flow and preventing blood clots.
Wow, it sounds like antioxidants are working on multiple fronts to protect our cardiovascular system.
They really are. And what's even more fascinating is that certain antioxidants might have even more specific benefits. For example, lycopene, the antioxidant found in tomatoes, has been linked to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. And some studies suggest that resveratrol found in red wine and grapes might have anti-aging effects on a cellular level.
Wait, red wine. So are you saying a glass of red wine a day could actually be good for you?
Well, not quite that simple. Remember, it's all about balance. While red wine does contain resveratrol, it also contains alcohol, which can have negative health effects. So it's not about promoting red wine consumption, but rather highlighting the potential benefits of certain antioxidants.
Okay, that makes sense. So if we want to take advantage of all these amazing benefits of antioxidants, how do we make sure we're getting enough? The article mentions diet, but it seems like there's more to it than just eating our fruits and veggies.
You're right. While a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods is essential, there are other factors that can influence our antioxidant levels. For example, did you know that regular exercise can actually increase the production of antioxidants in our bodies?
Really? So working out is good for more than just our muscles and waistlines.
Absolutely. Exercise stimulates the production of enzymes that act as antioxidants, protecting our cells from damage caused by free radicals. It's like our bodies have their own internal antioxidant factories, and exercise revs them up.
That's so cool. So along with eating a colorful diet, we should be moving our bodies regularly to boost our antioxidant defenses.
Exactly. And there's more. Did you know that chronic stress can actually deplete our antioxidant levels?
Oh no. So stress is not only bad for our mental health, but it also weakens our antioxidant defenses.
That's right. When we're stressed, our bodies produce more free radicals, tipping the balance in the wrong direction. So finding healthy ways to manage stress, like meditation yoga or spending time in nature, is crucial for maintaining optimal antioxidant levels.
So it's a holistic approach.
Uh,
Diet, exercise, stress management. It all works together.
Precisely. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports overall well-being, and antioxidants play a key role in that equation.
Yeah, the article also mentions the potential downsides of excessive antioxidant intake. It
Yeah.
seems like there's a sweet spot, not too little, not too much. Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Sure. While antioxidants are generally beneficial, some studies suggest that extremely high doses from supplements could potentially have unintended consequences. For example, some research has shown that high doses of certain antioxidants might interfere with the effectiveness of some cancer treatments. It seems that balance is key here, too.
So it's not about megadosing on supplements, but rather about getting a steady supply of antioxidants from a variety of sources.
Exactly. And that's why a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods is the ideal foundation. It provides a natural mix of antioxidants in the right proportions.
Speaking of different types of antioxidants, the article briefly mentions flavonoids and polyphenols, but it doesn't go into much detail. Can you tell us more about those? What are they and why are they important?
Of course. Flavonoids and polyphenols are two large classes of antioxidants found in plants. They give fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods their vibrant colors and unique flavors.
Oh, so the more colorful and flavorful the food, the higher the antioxidant content.
That's a good general rule of thumb. And what's fascinating is that different flavonoids and polyphenols have different health benefits. For example, quercetin, a flavonoid found in onions, apples, and berries, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic properties. And epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG, for short, a polyphenol found in green tea, has been linked to a reduced risk of certain cancers.
Wow, it's amazing how much variety there is in the world of antioxidants.
It really is. And we're still discovering new antioxidants and the unique benefits all the time.
This is all so fascinating, but it also seems a bit overwhelming. How do we know which antioxidants to focus on?
That's a great question, and it leads us to a really exciting area of research, nutrigenomics.
Nutrigenomics, what's that?
It's the study of how the foods we eat interact with our genes. It's a relatively new field, but it's already revolutionizing our understanding of nutrition.
So are you saying that our genes can actually influence how our bodies respond to different antioxidants?
Exactly. For example, some people have a genetic variation that makes them more efficient at converting beta carotene into vitamin A. Others might have a variation that makes them more susceptible to the effects of resveratrol.
So it's not just about what we eat, it's about how our genes interact with those foods.
That's right. And that's why a one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition doesn't work. We need to move towards personalized nutrition plans that take into account our individual genetic makeup.
Personalized nutrition, that sounds pretty futuristic.
It is, and it's already starting to happen. There are companies that offer genetic testing and personalized nutrition recommendations based on your unique genetic profile.
So we could potentially get a customized antioxidant plan based on our genes. That's incredible.
It is, and it's just the beginning. As we learn more about nutrigenomics, we'll be able to create even more personalized and effective nutrition plans that optimize our health and well-being.
It seems like we've only scratched the surface of the world of antioxidants.
We have. But even with what we've covered today, we can see that antioxidants are not just about fighting free radicals. They're about supporting overall health and vitality. They're about protecting our cells, boosting our immune system, enhancing our cognitive function, and even potentially slowing down the aging process.
It's a pretty incredible story, and one that I'm definitely going to be paying more attention to from now on. But as always, I have one last question for you. If antioxidants are so important for health, why don't we hear more about them in mainstream health conversations?
That's a great question. I think part of it is that the science of antioxidants is still relatively new and complex. There's a lot we still don't know. And there's also a tendency in health and nutrition to focus on single nutrients rather than the synergy between them.
So it's like trying to understand a symphony by listening to only one instrument at a time.
Mm.
You miss the richness and complexity of the whole composition.
Exactly. And that's what makes this deep dive so important. We're starting to see the bigger picture, how antioxidants work together to orchestrate a powerful defense system within our bodies.
It's a symphony of protection, and one that we all have the power to conduct through our food choices, lifestyle habits, and even our mindset. Wow, this has been an incredible journey into the world of antioxidants so far. We've learned that they're not just about fighting free radicals, but about promoting overall well-being,
Mm.
from the cellular level to our outward appearance and cognitive function.
It really does highlight the interconnectedness of our bodies and how seemingly small things like these tiny molecules can have such a profound impact on our health.
Absolutely. And we've explored the power of a diverse diet, the potential benefits of supplements, and the importance of lifestyle choices in optimizing our antioxidant defenses.
And we even touched on the fascinating field of nutrigenomics, which suggests that we might be able to personalize our antioxidant strategies based on our unique genetic makeup.
Right. It's a lot to take in.
Mm.
But it's also incredibly empowering to realize that we have so much control over our health destinies. But before we wrap up, I want to circle back to something you mentioned earlier about the synergy between different antioxidants.
Yes. It's not just about getting enough antioxidants, it's about getting the right balance and combination of them.
Okay, so is there like an ideal antioxidant cocktail
Hmm.
that we should all be striving for?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, and unfortunately, there's no easy answer. The ideal mix of antioxidants slightly varies from person to person depending on factors like age, genetics, lifestyle, and overall health status.
So it's not as simple as just taking a multivitamin?
Not necessarily. While multivitamins can be helpful for filling in nutritional gaps, they don't always provide the optimal balance or dosage of specific antioxidants. And they certainly don't replace the benefits of a whole foods diet.
So what's the best way to approach this? Should we be like trying to memorize which antioxidants are found in which foods and then create our own personalized blends?
That might be a bit overwhelming for most people. A more practical approach is to focus on diversity. Instead of getting caught up in specific antioxidants, aim for a wide variety of colorful fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods in your diet.
So the old adage, eat the rainbow, still holds true.
Absolutely. The more colors you have on your plate, the more diverse your antioxidant intake will be.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like creating a beautiful work of art with your food, and each color represents a different set of health benefits.
I love that analogy. And it's not just about fruits and vegetables. Don't forget about other antioxidant-rich foods like nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, and even tea and coffee.
So it's about embracing a wide range of flavors and textures too?
Exactly. Make your meals a celebration of both taste and nutrition.
I could definitely get behind that. Now, what about those situations where people might need a more targeted approach, like those with specific health concerns? Should they be considering antioxidant supplements?
Yeah, that's a great point. And in those cases, working with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian can be incredibly valuable. And they can help assess your individual needs, taking into account factors like your diet lifestyle and any underlying health conditions. They can also help you determine if antioxidant supplements might be appropriate, and if so, which ones and in what dosages.
So it's about seeking personalized guidance rather than self-prescribing.
Precisely. It's about recognizing the individuality of our health needs and seeking expert advice when necessary.
This has been such an eye-opening exploration of the world of antioxidants. We've debunked some myths, uncovered some surprising facts, and gained a deeper appreciation for the complex and fascinating ways in which these tiny molecules contribute to our overall health and well-being.
It's been a pleasure diving deep into this topic with you.
Likewise. And for all of you listening, I hope this deep dive has sparked a curiosity to explore further, to pay closer attention to the colors and flavors on your plate, and to embrace a lifestyle that supports your body's natural defenses. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more we understand about how our bodies work, the better equipped we are to make choices that lead to a vibrant and resilient life. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.